Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know if this is working, so we're gonna find out because it's been a hot minute since we've done a live stream. Hello, everybody. Hopefully, again, this is working. I'm testing out some things today. You might hear some feedback. Oh, it does work. Perfect. Okay. What I need to do next is check to see that this is going to work in Discord. So, welcome everybody to IT Career Questions, our AMA, proudly brought to you by Antisyphon Training, Black Hills InfoSec. Today, I'm doing like a little bit of a beta test here. So, this live stream uh, might not go the best. We're testing it. What I'm trying to do is live stream our weekly AMA that we do on the Black Hills Information Security Discord server. So there should be a link in the descriptions for all of this stuff. And hello, Cynthia, how you doing today? If you want to join the Discord and participate in the AMA, but we will be live streaming this so that we can also record this because we keep getting asked if there's access to recordings to these sessions that we do. So again, we do them every single week, every single Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time, whatever. Same thing, almost. And it's a very open format. It's very it's there for everybody. It's for everybody. Like that is the absolute purpose of the live streams or the live AMAs that we do. So it's for anybody who's looking to get into IT or cybersecurity and you have questions. So that's the whole purpose of the AMAs. AMA stands for Ask Me Anything. So I'm there every week, typically every week. We have a lot of guests join us. Like we have some of our instructors from Antisyphon Training join us. We have people from the community who join us for these AMAs, and they help participate in every way. So, you know, and it's open again for everybody. So you can participate. So if you want to ask questions, you can come and ask questions. If you want to help answer questions, you can come and help answer questions. That's really the purpose of the whole thing is to keep it as open and as welcome to the community as possible. So what's going on, Keaton? How you doing? So what I need to do now is try to get this live stream to work with Discord. So I don't know how it's going to go. I might get some feedback and things here, but we're going to try to kick it off if we can. Potentially, maybe. I think I got to share my screen here. Oh, actually, you can do it this way. There we go. There is Discord. Hopefully you all can hear me still. I'm gonna have to keep up the live stream on the other side. So yeah, this is again like a beta test that we're doing here. I should put on my headphones to make sure this is all working. Oh, this is so fun doing it live, but that's honestly the only real way that I can do it to make sure it's all going to work properly. All right. Oop. All right, there's my camera there. Now I need some. I'm gonna have to start our Discord so that I can see if the audio is working. But it looks like it's working, so we'll see. Let's start the stage. Oh no. I want to start this event. There we go. Alrighty, I think we got the Discord up. So let me tag everybody here. Weekly AMA. Alrighty. Hello, Mama Sugar Cake. If you could you let me know if you can hear me or anybody who is joining the Discord? Can you hear me? Nib 13. you able to hear me? Please let me know. Good morning. Good morning. Hear me. I might have to pop back out and pop back in. No, you can't hear me. Okay. Just disconnect. Join stage. Speak on stage. How about now? Can you hear it? Now you can hear me. Awesome. Now I need to make sure that the YouTube is working. So, just so everybody knows and is aware, I need to make sure. Yep, I can hear it on my end there. We are live streaming this right now out onto the YouTube, so you are all aware. Um, so it's being recorded and it's also being broadcast across the interwebs. We've been asked numerous times to record these, and I asked John Strand if we could um, live stream these out on my YouTube channel. So on the IT Career Questions YouTube channel, this is being live streamed. This is presented by Antisyphon Training, Black Hills Information Security. It's not sponsored. You know, Black Hills and Info and Antisyphon are my employer, and I'm just trying to reach and help more people. So that's why we're doing this in a live stream format as well, just to give more people an opportunity to come here and ask questions if you have questions, and maybe help answer questions if you know the answer to some of the questions that we might get. So with that being said, this is just, again, a very open format where everybody is welcome to participate. So please, if you have questions, by all means, throw them in the chat. I'm going to probably limit the speakers for this engagement today, just so that we can make sure that everything kind of flows properly, works okay, and then everybody kind of understands what's appropriate and what's not. Because the last thing I want to do is bring somebody into a live stream um, without having kind of any understanding of how we do things. So I don't think I can hear Brett. Yep, that's on me. Yeah, there we go. Now I can hear you guys. I had to change my audio. I hear you. I hear you. I don't see you. So right now I'm multicasting the live stream. So yeah, so right now we're streaming to YouTube, my LinkedIn, and Facebook, I believe. The IT Career Questions Facebook. So it's going across all the platforms. Yeah, there's actually a very large IT communities on Facebook, plural. It's pretty crazy. What's going on, Mama Sugar Cake? How you doing? I saw a question early on from somebody on the YouTube from Keaton. Can I skip help desk and go straight to sysadmin? Uh, can you? Yes, you can. Is it possible? Is possible. What are the chances? I would say probably like 10%, if that, right? Like that's a hard leap. Yeah, probably yeah, less than 10% maybe. You would have to be like a unicorn in so many ways to skip the help desk altogether and jump right into sysadmin. I don't see that feasible. Yeah, somebody said, I was just about to say, like, a small company for sure. Um, that I think that it happens more often than you would think, where somebody gets thrown into like a sysadmin position out of nowhere, or like right out the gate. Smaller communities that have smaller, companies who maybe aren't as up to date with all of the things, right? That happens, but it is incredibly difficult to do. What's going on, Cheddar from B sides? Oh gosh, goodness sakes, never mind. Uh, Playing on the John Strand news from the other night. Meth Mephisto? I'm so terrible with names. I apologize. Question: what would you recommend for someone to break into tech when their industry involves getting involuntarily withdrawn from the military, dropped out of 3 universities, and a prior help desk work experience? Asking for a friend. Whew, okay, someone breaking into tech when they're I'm yeah, I'm not too worried about the history, like, I would yeah, that's not something that I mean, potentially could come up, I guess, but there's ways to word things around, you know, the military, whether that you put that like on like that person puts that on their resume or not, or any of that experience, that would be a way to get questioned about that. So I guess it's up to that person whether they would want to put that on their resume based on whatever experience they had, right? That's where I would be, I guess, a little concerned. But someone breaking a tech when their history, I don't think I don't think the history matters. I think no matter what your history is, ultimately you're you're going to be going around like a similar journey as like everybody else who's trying to get into the field, no matter what your background is. You're all going to be at a similar starting point. I don't know if you're more asking because you're just concerned with past things coming up or what. I don't know. Sorry. S3AF. You want to put together an internship proposal for you guys. You're in high school and you have a ton of binary exploitation experience playing CTF with Leak. How would you recommend I approach that brainstorming process so that you end up with something useful instead of a niche unfinished CTF tool? How do you recommend you approach project scope for something like that? So that is an amazing question, and that's something that with us at Black Hills, that's what we're looking for with internships is for somebody to reach out to us and say, "Hey, I have an idea of something that I want to work on. I want to build," and that's basically kind of like your proposal to us to start an internship with us because we want to actively be working with you on a project on something that you're interested in along with like you'll do some of the things that wherever you get placed on our team, right? Like some of the like testers, you'll do some of the things that they're doing or shadow some of the things that they're doing or help with some of those things and whatnot. But what we really want our interns to walk away from at Black Hills is a finished product, is something like that they accomplished while they were here. And our team is basically here to essentially like sign off on that in a way and say, yeah, like this intern accomplished these things here. They wrote this tool here, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Right. That is 100% what we're looking for. So my advice to you would be to map this out a little bit more of what you're looking to accomplish and send a proposal to us. So I think it's Brett, do you know the email for that? It might just be info@blackhillsinfosec.com. We'll get it either way. Or do we send, I don't know who we send to. Yeah. And BB King too. I know he's been kind of involved with some of that, I think, or was at some point. But if you just email it to us, info at blackhillsinfosec.com, or you can email me, Zach, at blackhillsinfosec.com, and I'll give it to everybody who needs to see it. But I guess, Brett or Leon, do you have any advice on project scope, on just some initial advice for their proposal?
I know it's hard. Myself, when I'm a student for certifications,
Thank you, guys. I was trying to have the chat like be stay up to date for the stream and everything. So I was trying to join on my phone, and then it kicked me out. So, uh, no, well, yeah, well, let me open the chat. So now we're good. I think that, yeah, that is a good TLDR, honestly. I mean, yeah, I think we hear a lot of the doom and gloom of like all the, jobs that have like layoffs and all that, right? I think that maybe, I don't want to say it's like any worse than any other time. I think that's really hard to say. We go through these things, I think, often though in the IT world of like constant, like huge hiring, like waves, and then huge layoff waves. It's like a very constant thing. But what I can assure anybody out there who might have concerns of, we will always have IT jobs. We will always need IT jobs, and AI is not going to take all of the jobs. We still need like real physical people with like real physical hands on the keyboard. So there's still going to be plenty of employment out there, but as Leon said, there's definitely going to be a lot of competition along with that too. Um, but I don't know. I'm hoping things get better. We'll see. Yeah, AI is a fun, it's a fun thing right now to speculate on. And then, sorry, I'm gonna go through the chat. If you guys see anything, just please shout it out. Let me know. for sure. Yeah, 100%. I don't I honestly don't think I can add anything more to that. Uh, the age isn't so much a factor in IT. All the years of experience in your life, you bring so much value to the table, and people don't often realize that. Your life experience is extremely valuable, especially when it comes to security and, potential things that you would see and things like that. And sorry, going through the chat still. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to troubleshoot audio. Yeah, it's it's on the stream side of things though. Oh man, that's interesting. It's no big deal. I mean, if you want to get the full audio, join us on Discord. Um, Gosh, and we can get you set up. Sorry. Why is it doing that now? Yeah, there we go. All right. What's the next question? What do you got? This what you said it was from SIF again? Sorry, I'm trying to get audio working and then typing, so I can't like type and talk at the same time and all that. So I apologize, y'all. Um, uh, what's up? Do we got the one from Cato? See the one from Cato? All right. So it says, "Good morning, brother. Thank you for all the career and tech advice over the years. You've been in help desk for a few years now, and as the only on-site member of the infrastructure team, you feel like you're missing out on exposure to what our system, network, and security admins do day to day. Most of my learning has been through certifications like ITF Plus and A Plus, and you're taking Network Plus soon, but it's not the same as learning from someone in the role. I also don't want to bother the team by asking them to come on site or walk you through their work with everyone remote. How would you approach gaining real hands-on experience and learning from higher level tech roles?" Yeah, that's a great question if you are especially like siloed out there by yourself. But like I know that you don't want to bother your team, but that is often the best way to really get that hands on. And it's really not, you don't come at the, here's how you come at them. Hey, I want to learn new things. And you can be specific about it. If it's networking, if it's like more server admin stuff, whatever, I want to learn more things about this. If there's ever an opportunity for you to walk me through something, could you please walk me through that? Or could you please teach me X, Y, and Z? Or, if there's a project or something that's coming up related to something that you're very interested in, honestly just ask, hey, is there anything that I can help with? I really would like to learn more about this, and just by asking, like that you might get that opportunity. What's the worst thing that you're going to hear? It will be no, right? But if you don't like essentially shoot your shot there, right? Like you ultimately have to do that. I always think that is the best route in getting more hands-on experience when you're already in the field and you're trying to level up into something new, something different, is just shadowing your other peers and people within your team and trying to basically help them out with things that they might need help with, so that way you can slap those things on your resume. Leon, Brett. Thank you. I definitely agree with the home labs all day, every day for sure. Kobe also said, "You'd be surprised how many people don't want to learn. You can really stand out to superiors when you express interest in learning rather than passing the issues along." 100%. Oh man, when I type on the computer, it moves my chat on my phone. That's so stupid. S3AF also still about project brainstorming. Any tips for background research? Lots of techniques and experience, especially for V8. Oh, you answered that one. I'm sorry. My bad. Oh, hello, Jerry Ozier. Good to see you. Yeah. Thank you, sir. And Rosales, I'm so terrible with names. They said certs aren't required, but if you have to foot the bill yourself and still want some focus on core certs that are common for people breaking into the field, network plus security plus etc. Limit certs you seek to ones that you see in your market, in your area, and talk with local IT workers near you about what they have and what they look for, if they are hiring boards or managers. And that's an excellent comment right there. So thank you for that one. Jerry has a question for the panel, apparently. What is something that is great work career lesson learned to share that wouldn't be in a textbook classroom, learned from working in the space? Oh my goodness, everything? Right? I'm still troubleshooting. Go ahead. I think like all of IT is customer service, right? It's just no, 100% agree with y'all. Any other questions you saw? Some if you, I can't even talk now.
once you have experience, you can go straight pen testing or occult hunting because you have the experience to back your testing. And that's how I approach basically the pen.
Thank you, sir. If you see any other questions, let me know because I'm. I'm getting frustrated with trying to get the audio to work. So I'm probably gonna have to reach out to like Ryan or something to figure out what the heck is going on. Yeah, it's not picking up like your guys' audio, and I don't know. It's just really it's weird. Like your audio is picking up through my headphones because I have it so loud and I'm so close. I think so. Anyway, this I put out there. This is a beta test for today, so I appreciate people who've been bearing with us in this sense. Um, but yeah, thank you to everybody joining us. We still have time. I'm just kind of doing like a brief like explanation what we do here. So here at Black Hills Information Security Antisyphon Training, we do these weekly AMAs every Tuesday, same time, same place, and everybody is more than welcome to participate. Obviously, today is a little bit different because we're trying something new, but otherwise, you can come here every single Tuesday and ask questions and help answer questions if you would like. So, just wanted to put that out there again for y'all.
A comment slash question about introverts. I guess that's in line with the previous question. I'm an introvert myself. It's different for each person. For myself, in experience, I have like a different persona. Like persona basically that I changed like to the extrovert slash business deal, and that's how I cope with it. It only lasts so long. For example, I can give like 2 weeks ago, I had like straight 4 or 5 hours of meeting. I was dead tired after those 5 meetings. Some people are like 10 times, no problem. For me, I turn off the camera and start showing read meetings because I'm so tired from meetings. It's the same with conferences. A lot of people go to parties after they end the talk of the day, have like seats or something. For me, it's like, okay, I do some activities for like 1 hour, talk, go get dinner. I'm probably like 10 or 11, already in my hotel room from my Airbnb, going to sleep. Meanwhile, everyone else is partying. That's me. I don't know you, you too. you can't associate with people. Like, it's a battery, basically. Your social battery drains faster. And if you're an introvert, at a certain point, you need some solitude because you're an extrovert. They need that interaction and they just feed off of solitude actually. So you can train that battery by interacting with people more. You can grow the capacity to be around people. But the reality is, as long as you understand, as an introvert, that just means you can sit alone, think to yourself, and you're being your own thoughts, and grow your power and your energy to go back and be in the social world. That doesn't mean you can't socialize. If you're having trouble socializing, that just means you're identifying an efficiency where you need to train that battery back. You need to grow it back. And like in our world where we're largely working from home, if we don't interact with someone, whether it's through this means, talking on Discord, if you still are interacting, get on involved with someone and just train that battery. Treat it like you're any kind of battery where you're trying to grow the storage in life capacity. Like I survive at a conference from 12 to 12 because at the end of the day, I just want to be alone, hear some music, go for a walk or something. I don't take a drink. Like, but I'll be going to that conference and I'll be fine. I'm still an introvert. I still need time where I just want to sit, read a book, or just be in that thing. So, whenever you hear someone say introvert, just think, where's their energy? Oh, here's some music, go for a walk or something, kind of take a drink. Social, I'll be going to that conference and I'll be fine. I'm still an introvert. I still need time. I just want to sit, ride, love roads, just for me, I was in. Whenever you hear someone say introvert, I just
enjoy helping people, and then at the end of the day, I enjoy being alone.
Okay, sorry. I may have. I don't know if there's going to be a double echo on YouTube now. I don't know. It's one of those things that like drives me crazy that I can't stop myself. That's how I imagine how some people get when they're like, doing like a pen test or something, and they find themselves in a rabbit hole, and it's just like, I got to keep going. I have to figure it out. I just can't stop. Yeah. Yeah. I usually like will set a limit for myself. Like, all right, I got 10 minutes to figure this out. If I can't figure this out in 10 minutes, I'm out. I'm done. So meetup.com is a great place. That would be my first starting point for you, is to see if there's any local meetups in your area. Then check like, for local DEF CON groups, B-sides groups. Yeah, Leon just put Eventbrite in there. That's another one. Those are all going to be great resources to find events, that are going to be in your area. If anybody knows of any other resources, please let us know. But those, I think, are the top ones where you'll find everything you need. Oh, no, the audio is still not fixed. Sorry. I thought I had it. All right. I give up.